This is the Roulette Master, and if you want to join a community of people that love to play roulette and get better at it every single day of the week, then join the Roulette Master community. I think you'll love it. There's new videos every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And I love to hear everyone's responses afterwards and see if you like, don't like, or would modify the systems. And that helps us all get better at playing the game of roulette. Now let's go ahead and get started with today's video. This one was sent in by one of my subscribers. Actually, goes by Geek on YouTube, and he says this is a really cool positive progression system that's working really well for him. And the main reason why is because even at the highest level, if he loses, he still makes 2 units of profit. And with other positive progression systems, if you lose on the final bet, sometimes you get further and further behind. So I can't wait to share with you his progression and how it works. We're going to play Follow the Winner on colors today, and I'm going to share that progression with you and how he plays. And can't wait to hear from everyone and see what you guys think. So we're going to start with a little higher units today than normal, but you can also do this starting at $10. We're going to start at $100, and let's spend. But again, like I said, you can start with $1, $10, whatever fits your budget on this. And okay, we wanted $100. So now we're going to go to $300 and stay on that red color. Let's go to 300. And you can see we're up $100 now. So let's spin at 300. Okay, that's another win. Nice. So now we're going to go from 300 back to 200. And let's see, we're up 400 now. And we're going to have 200 on red. Okay, so if you look at this, if we lose this one, we're still up 200. And let's go ahead and give it a shot at 200 now. All right, we got it. Okay, so now we're going to go to a $400 bet. And if you look down here, we're already up 600. So we're going to be up 200 even if we lose. So let's bet red for 400. And don't worry, I'm going to keep playing once we get some losses as well, so you can see how that affects your total. And let's make this $400 bet on red. Wow, that was a great start to this. Okay, so if you complete the cycle, you can see you're up $1,000. That was pretty quick. Now let's start back over and see what happens when we do get some losses. We're going to stay on red though because we're playing Follow the Winner. So we're starting with the $100. Let me just change those units to 100. That'll be easier. And here we go. So $100 on red. Wow, man. This is crazy. Okay, so now we're going to go to 300 on red. Again, we're playing Follow the Winner. And I just picked the right time to start, it looks like. But don't worry, I'm going to keep playing until we get some losses, like I said, so you can see how to deal with those. Okay, so if you lose at 300, you go back to 100. And we'll be on black now for 100. Let me get that bet right. Okay, so we have $100 on black. And we're up 800 right now. So here we go. That's a black 13. So now we're going to go to 300 on black. And let's see what we get here. Okay, we lost again. And you know, that's definitely the worst one to lose on is the 300, which we've done twice now. But you can still see we're up 600. So now we'll be red for 100. If you lose on the third or fourth part of the progression, you're still up. So there's a 21 red. That's a win. Now we're going to go to 300. Let's check our balance. We're up 700. And with systems like this, you always want to cash out after you complete a cycle. And let's try to do that. So we lost at 300 for the third time in a row, so that's hurting our balance. But let's go ahead and put 100 on black now. And even though we've regressed a little, if we can complete the cycle, it's going to be a good time to cash out. So there we wanted 100. Now we're going to go to 300. Let's see if we can break this cycle of losing at 300. And I think we finally did. Okay, so now we're up 8 right now. We wanted 100, we wanted 300. Now we have a $200 bet on black. And let's see what we get here. All right, we got it. So even if we lose this last bet at 400, we're going to be up 200. We're back at 1,000 total now. And here's our $400 bet on black. Okay, so we lost that one. We still won $200 on that series. So that's the big point of this is that that even if you do lose on that the third or fourth, you're still up 2 units. So now we'll start back at let's go black for 100 because that was the last color that hit. And let's see what we get here. Okay, we got it. So now we'll go to 300 and we'll be on black. Currently we're up 700. And again, we want to wait till we complete the cycle before we cash out. Or if you're up a good amount that you're happy with, that's good as well. Okay, we lost there on black for 300, so we go to red for 100. Again, we're still just trying to complete the full cycle. Might take a little while, but if you have patience, it should work out. There's a win on red 1. So now we're going to have a $300 bet on red. And let's see if we can get a win on this. Again, the second bet is the most key one that you want to get, and because we've lost a bunch of those today. And but we just won there at 3. We're up 800 total. So the next bet's going to be 200, and it'll be 200 on red. Again, if we lose this one, we're still winning for the cycle, so that's okay. All right, we got it. And this is our chance to complete the cycle. We're either going to do it, or the worst case scenario, we're still up 2 units or $200. So now we're right here. We're up 1,000 again. If we can get this win at 400, we'll be up $1,400. And man, that'd be a great time to cash out. But we lost that one. But again, we're still up 2 units on that cycle. So that's back-to-back $400 losses. But you know, we're still up $600. So let's go back to 100 on black and start again. Okay, we lost that one. Okay, so we'll be red for 100 now. And here we go. There's a win. So now the next one will be 300. And we're up 600 right now. But again, if we can complete that cycle, we'll be in business. Just takes some patience sometimes. So here we go. There's a loss there though. And again, that's the worst one to lose on is the $300 bet. And now we got a $100 bet on black. And here we go. And obviously, if I'd been playing this with my if I was not trying to do a longer video, I would have cashed out when we were up 1,000 for sure. But let's go ahead and put 100 on red now. You can see that dropped us back to up 200. So it's good to see what happens when you have bad spins as well, so you understand, you know, what to expect. Because see, now we're on a downtrend. That's why anytime you're up like $1,000 like that, you just want to cash out and take the money. But I want you to see both sides of what can happen. And finally got a win there after all those losses. And now we're going to have a $300 bet on black after that $100 win. And we lost. And if you start to get a feel like that that it's going to get choppy instead of where using follow the winner hurts you, then it's okay to switch it up and go opposite color too. And let's go red for 100 now. But like I said, I want you guys to see the good and the bad of every system. And there's a win there. Now we have 300 on red. Let's see if we can get a win. There's a loss. So it's starting to feel like it's a little choppy, but we'll stay with it a little longer. Let's go 100 on black. There's another loss. So, it might be time to start switching it up to play opposites. And again, what I mean by that is that you would play, instead of playing follow the winner, you'd play opposite color. So let's go ahead and try that. And here we go. And then the second color hits, darn it. Okay, so we'll try that one more time, playing opposites. If that doesn't work, we'll go back to follow the winner. Okay, that worked. Well, and actually, I think we lost. No, we got that one. Okay, good. And yeah, we played opposites. So we would go to, if you do that, you would go to red, but then you'd go from 100 to 300. Just so you guys can see what to do if you do switch from follow the winner to opposites. That's a black there. And then you'd go back to 100 and play the opposite of black, which would be red. And you can see now we're down a bunch. So it's real important that you do cash out when you're up a lot. And that's a 36 red. Okay, and again, if we're playing opposites, then we'd go 300 on black. And let's see if we can get a win there. We got the win, so then you'd go to 200. And you'd play the opposite of black, which is red, for 200. And let's see if we get that. And we lost that one. But again, on that one, it's not horrible if you lose on the last two with this system. But then you'd go back to red for 100. And obviously, you guys could tell when the right time to cash out was with this. And now we're having some of the bad, but I'm glad you guys got to see, what happens when you do get numbers that aren't good. And that's why for a lot of you would probably want to start this with $10 bets, or if you're playing online, you could use dollar bets, whatever fits your budget. Never gamble with any money that you can't afford to lose. And that's a 22 black. So if we had stayed with follow the winner, we'd be in pretty good shape actually now. So, it's up to you if you ever want to switch it up like that. But now we would go, let's stick with what we're doing. Let's just go red. And here we go. Man, if we had played follow the winner, we would have been doing really well now. So that was just, you just never know. You just have to make the best call at the time. We'll go one more at opposites. Man, we'd be cleaning up right now. Okay, let's try again, opposites. Okay, there we go finally. And again, then you'd go to 300, you'd be on black. And then you'd go back to 2 and then 4 if you won. There's a 35 black. Okay, so then you'd go to red for 200. And there you go. And then you'd go to black for 400. And then we could complete the cycle one more time if we got this one. Ooh, double zero. Ouch. Okay, so let's end the session there. We're actually minus 700 on this one, but we were up over 1,000. And that's just a good lesson for you to learn that that if you when you get up a lot, you should cash out, because any system can fail with really bad luck, like you saw today. And bear in mind too that if you were playing with $10 units instead of $100 units, we'd only be down 70. And when we were up 1,000, we would have been up 100. So so keep that in mind. And I hope you enjoyed this system today, though. Again, it's 1324, and he came up with that because he wanted to make sure that on those last 2 wins, even if you lost, you were up 2 units. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. And if you if you're having trouble navigating the videos, I have a playlist that's coming up here you can click on that'll help you navigate the videos and see the most popular ones with the most views. A lot of people like to do that. Also, if you haven't joined the TRM fan club, it's really worth it. It's only 99 cents a month, and you can sign up for it down in the description by clicking on the link. You'll get really quick responses to your questions and comments, as well as a badge and some custom emojis as well. And again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.